Hello, first graders. I'm so glad you're here for math today. As you can see, one of my cameras is not working, and we're going to just make do with the way it is. I do love math, and I am often wondering, where is my coffee? Let's get started. We're going to be talking about shapes today. If you have not already printed the next page, please print the next page and use it with this video. If you need to pause the video, do that. You can circle the shapes that you see in the slides, and you can circle more than one per slide. Here's what that slide looks like that you'll be printing. The shapes are from left to right: a square, a triangle, a circle, a rhombus, and a star. You may not know this, but a square is a kind of rectangle. So if you see a rectangle, you can also circle the square. And that rhombus is kind of a crookedy rectangle. So here's slide 1. So find the number 1 on your paper. What shapes do you see in this picture? I see a square and I see a rectangle. What shapes do you see in this picture? I see a bunch of circles. What shapes do you see in this picture? I see circles and a triangle. You might see different ones, or you might see more. Let's go on to number 2. Find the number 2 on the page that you're writing on. What shapes do you see in this picture? There are a lot of them. You might see a square. You might see a triangle. How about this one? These are kind of hard to tell. If I look closely, I can see squares. Oh, in this one I see squares and rectangles. What shapes do you see? Find the number 3 on your paper. What shapes do you see in this picture? I see rectangles. How about this one? In this picture, I see squares, I see rhombus, rhombuses, rhombi, and I see a star. How about this one? In this picture, I see triangles, rectangles, and squares. In this picture, I see rectangles, maybe squares. I'm not sure about the circles on the top. Would those be circles? What shapes do you see? Okay, last one. Go to the number 4 on your circling sheet. What shapes do you see there? I see circles and maybe squares. How about this one? I see circles in this one. What about that one? I see a square or maybe a rectangle and a circle. I also think I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Okay, first graders, thanks for joining me today. If you'd like to share what you saw in the pictures, you can go ahead and snap a photo of what you did and either upload it into the sharing slide, or you can have your grown-up send me an email. Remember, all of the math is being shared in one place this week. I'm glad you came today. See you again, first graders.